Squash is a racket sport that is played indoors. It's a racket sport just like badminton and tennis. And the difference between squash and tennis is that tennis, if you're playing somebody, he's on the other side of the net. But in squash, we are all facing the wall, hitting the ball against the wall, bouncing back. And the principles are basically the same. Basically, like just any sport, what is needed first is to have the interest. Have a look at the sport, then have the interest, and then you've got to have the passion for the sport, and then you've got to have the determination. You can earn a living out of a sport, become professional. So what needs to be done is deliberate policies by government, where if at schools, people should be screened. If you are academically gifted, you can concentrate on your academics. But if you are sport talented, then it's best to nurture you along those lines. So you find with the World Masters, the highest is plus 85 for men, and for women it's a plus 79. So you can imagine there are people in that age who are still playing squash. The basic challenges are lack of financial resources in Africa. We tend to have very little support from most of our governments, and we tend to rely on corporate sponsorship. So if squash is identified as a sport and an industry that employs people and contributes to GDPs of countries, then there should be some form of a budget from the fiscus which will enable the sport to grow and develop. Squash is one of the good sports that can make you be healthy. Yes, you need to take the sport serious. It's a sport that can really make you go far in terms of health. It was voted twice by the Forbes magazine as the #1 healthiest sport in the world. And here I'm talking of, in comparison with sports like football, rugby, cricket, swimming, it was #1. It was voted #1.